What's up, prepubescent pinatas? Welcome to onion trays. Delicious onion trays. That is a random one. We are back with the Stay Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Nearly fucked up the name. There was a bit of a slight pause there. Would have got away with it if I wasn't just talking about it now. Now is a good point, because we are gonna... What the fuck? Why am I talking like this? In today's episode, we are talking about State People's Democratic Republic of Korea. Korea is an interesting place, a place of many people from many different places in Korea. Even this bit is stupid. Everything I do is stupid. This is just stupid. Stupid. Don't like it. Just the stupid. Whoops. I broke something. I don't know if you guys heard that. You probably didn't. It was probably just my setup, but the sound disappeared for a second because I slammed the desk. Because I'm safe. Okay, fucking hell. Let's get on to the fucking episode, because this is I had a stupid outro last time, stupid intro this time. Never changes, they're always like that. But anyway, let's just fucking get onto this shit. Okay, I'm like coming out. Oh my god, the big reveal. I hear the door open slowly and muffled footsteps. I thought you were gonna say something else about muffled. Of course my mind went there. Anyway, coming out from the outhouse. I think I'm okay. You can open them now. Oh yeah, she looks alright. Do I look okay? Okay. She's hotter than a Willy Pete shell going off in a crowded market square. Don't know whether that means she's hot or not, because I have no fucking idea what a Willy Pete shell is. It sounds interesting though. She has an interesting body shape. I don't know. I just kind of stopped for a second there. I was just checking her out fully. Just a fucking cartoon young lady. Anyway, why did I tell you people that? Why? I don't know what. No, I don't have an erection, okay? Stop asking. Mum, I don't have an erection. Mum, don't come into my room, okay? Don't. All right? I don't have an erection. It's fine, Mum. Just stay outside. Sorry, just reliving traumatic experiences or some shit. We have got nowhere fast. Let's fucking... Yunji looks fantastic, though. I mean, she's not as filled out as her sister, but there's a little something for everyone in this game, you know? See, that was funny. Last time, I was talking about how they were talking to the player or the reader a little bit too much, and it wasn't that funny. That was actually a funny comment, because it's clearly as the player you've chosen which one, the body type that suits you, and I suppose a bit of the personality differences, sure, but normally speaking, for me, I don't know what this is gonna, if people are gonna care about this shit, or if it's gonna, but I tend to like girls who are a bit skinnier, right? That's my preference. It's not to say there's anything wrong with being a bit bigger. You fucking do you. And, but I don't know, I'm just a fucking slave to the typical sort of female body that we see in fucking magazines and shit. Clearly I've been brainwashed by the Hollywood and fucking all that shit. Anyway, preference, skinnier girls. So it's funny because it's well, yeah, I probably kind of did pick Yoonji because of that. You can never 100% tell, but I probably picked her over Jong because she's hotter. That's point blank probably true. The characters are both kind of funny, so anyway. I don't know why I went on this fucking diatribe, but good job. Dev Group is their name. I give you 4 claps. Thank you. Not the clap. I give you 4 claps. I'm getting changed. Wait, isn't she already changed? Whoa, hold up, Yunji. Don't mistake my silence for disapproval. Oh, she's getting back into a clothes. I was monologuing. I don't understand. Yunji, you look great. You have nothing to worry about. And to be honest, I guarantee you the guys are staring at you. You just can't see them. Again, I don't understand. Could you just speak plainly? Sorry, I just mean that you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you. I feel a lot better. I was worried I wasn't attractive. You are. Though maybe you need to lighten up on the tsundere routine. Now let's hit the beach. We head on over to the beach. I must admit the ocean is exceptionally clean and blue here. Hope it stays that way. They could probably actually make money off tourism with this ocean. Well, if they ever got over the whole build nukes and piss off the entire world thing. Hey, they're denuclearizing, mate. I'm pretty sure. They might just be talking shit. It's North Korea. But anyway, I spread out the towels and put up the umbrella. Instead, I noticed we're forgetting something. Hey, Yunji, did you bring any sunblock? No, I'm like afraid we didn't have any. Do we need it? Sunburns are no joking matter. Do you want to know how much of a tan I got after a 9-month deployment in the baking Afghan sun? If you're like so worried, they may have some of that store over there. Better lead the way. They might freak out if I go alone. If I'm not shot first. Well, I can't have you shot after being so nice to me about my swimsuit. Again, my hand is grabbed and I'm led to the store. Well, what's being passed as a store? I'm pretty sure this store is state-run. It's small, sparse, and the cashier is wearing an army uniform. Oh, and he has a rifle slung over his shoulder. Because, you know, what if you have to engage invading naval infantry in between shifts? Naval? Fuck no. Oh, did I just do that? Did I just fucking put that on the internet? Well, I haven't yet, but I'm probably going to put this episode up. English was my second language, okay? My first language was Swahili. Fuck. Anyway. Because you know what? What if you have to engage invading naval infantry in between shifts? That's the word I was looking for. Well done. It's not as bad as the one time I went to Melbourne with my brother. And one of his friends was living in Melbourne, and we caught up with them. And we went to Chinatown to have some food. Because this is what you do in Chinatown, basically. And that friend of my brother's, it was like, oh, what's China? Because on the menu, it said something about China, which of course was fucking China. Like, we were in Chinatown, basically. But couldn't understand what China was until we explained it to her. So it's not quite that level, I don't think, but boy, oh boy. That was a bad, oh god, I need to learn how to read, for fuck's sake. I suppose that's one way to discourage shoplifting. This shop was set up specifically to service foreign tourists, but we can't be too careful with foreigners, so it needs protection. Maybe if you all didn't confiscate t-shirts you deemed as anti-Korean propaganda, you wouldn't need state-run shops like this. I'm not having another discussion about us taking your t-shirt. Though, I have to admit, if you wanted to get foreigners spending money in your shops, confiscating half of their stuff on the way in is one way to do it. I'm going to let that one slide, but only because you complimented my swimsuit. Let's just find the sunblock and go. There's not a lot in this store, which means the selection leaves a lot to be desired, just like everything else in this country. There's only one bottle of sunblock, and it appears to be past its sell-by date, and it's only SPF 2.5 to boot. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Literally. There's no choice here. I pick it up and pay the nice, heavily armed cashier, and we're on our way back. Just a warning, this bottle won't survive the day. We're going to have to reapply this early and often. How early and often do you think? I'd say by about the time we're done applying the first coat, it'll be past time for a new coat. Whatever, I'm going to lay down and relax. Would you like me to apply the sunblock to your back? Is this some sort of excuse to get your hands on me? Typically, it would, but now, I'm just looking out for you. And I suppose afterwards you want me to rub it on you? Well, yeah, I don't want a sunburn either. Huh, we should have gone indoors skiing. Maybe next trip. You'll be lucky if you even get another date. Yuji turns around and lets me apply the sunblock to her back. I wonder if that's actually gonna come true. You'll be lucky to have another date, if that'll actually come to fruition. If that's foreshadowing something may be happening. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. In turn, she does the same to me. Afterwards, we finish slathering up and lay down under the umbrella on our towels. Is it okay if we nap for a bit, then take a quick dip in the ocean? That sounds like fun. Sure. I'm not sure if I'd say napping would be fun. I do enjoy it, but fun's not really the word. Like, relaxing is a better word for it. Anyway, and with that, she smiles and closes her eyes. Guess I'll do the same. They're gonna wake up like fucking pink as fuck. Oh, mysterious voice. Crumpet-kun, you're in danger. This some sort of dream? Pretty much. Did I get the ominous voice thing right? It was okay. I've heard scarier. Is this better, maggot? What is this? Gunnery Sergeant. The fuck is that last word? Hartman? Allotman? Hartman. It's definitely Hartman. Gunny, what the hell are you doing here? Do not give me that shit, maggot! You're in danger, you limp dick fuck nugget! God damn it, Gunny, get out of my dreams. It's a bit of a violent dream. Well, that was completely weird and unnecessary. You okay over there, Yunji? Looking over, I notice Yunji isn't there. Only then do I notice she's splashing in the ocean. Looks like Yunji is having some fun swimming. Well, I guess she does know how to have fun. She glances my way and notes I'm awake and waves me over, so I head into the water. Kind of cold, but not too bad. Glad to see you're awake. I was afraid you wouldn't get a chance to go swimming. How long was I out? About an hour or so. Unfortunately, the driver came and woke me up. We have to head back soon. Glorious Leader has put the whole country on high alert. If we don't get home before a certain time, we'll have to spend the night either at a hotel or we'll have to go camp somewhere. Camp out somewhere. So are we gonna not make it home by a certain time? Is that what the gist of this is? Sounds serious. What happened? Seems like there's been a national emergency yet again. It appears the Glorious Leader has run out of imported French wines, and therefore we're under alert until the next shipment can come. It's kind of funny. That doesn't seem to warrant martial law. Reports are incomplete, but Glorious Leader wouldn't institute such a drastic action unless it was justified. I guess I'll bury that gift deep in my big bag at the house. Nothing important. Carry on. Oh, a gift. He has French wine, I assume. Anyway. Well, either way, let's not let that ruin our fun. We should swim a little before changing and heading home. And with that, we splash around, have a couple swimming races, and generally have a good time. Or try to, anyway. My tension in being in this country grows by the minute. Afterwards, we get changed, and we're back in the car, heading for Pyongyang. Looks like they might make it home. Poor guy. I wish we, could have stayed a little longer. There's a nice little shrine in that area. We could have, made a wish. Well, there are other ways to make a wish. Dandelions, falling stars, even the digits on a clock. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah. One of those things, doesn't sound like the others. If you have a digital clock somewhere, you wait for the numbers to align to a time like 11:11 and you make a wish. Never heard that one. Would never do it because it's stupid. I'll, give it a try sometime, but would you mind letting me use your lap for a pillow again? I could use, another nap. No worries. And with that, she lays her head down in my lap again, and we're heading home in the same way we went to the beach. I get the feeling the whole national emergency thing is just more propaganda to make sure the Korean populace knows who's really in control here. It really blows. The two people I've interacted with most seem really nice. They deserve better than being on a false high alert. Looking up, I think I see the driver staring back at me in the rearview mirror. If he knows that I noticed, then he obviously doesn't care, because he makes no motion to stop looking at me. I'm not sure what to make of it. Maybe I'm just paranoid. And sleepy. That's me. Sleepy. Every other emotion or thought just gets drowned out by the sleepy. These past 3 days have gone by so quickly. Especially because of all the places I've gone with these two girls. It's kind of nice to kick back and relax a little, after having another of Yunji's meals. I must admit, she does a great job with the limited food they have here in North Korea. Only thing is, now there's too much time to kill and nothing to do. Young and Yunji are sitting, reading books. I'm just here on the floor describing what's going on in my head. Hey, didn't you two have a radio somewhere? Maybe there's something we can listen to. Yes, we do have a radio. Actually, KCBC should be airing Voice of Korea soon. Voice of Korea? What's that? It's mostly news and music and the reading of original leaders' memoirs. It's the best radio program. You'll love it. I suppose it's better than staring at the ceiling. Can we tune in? Certainly. Let me get to the radio. I suppose it would be a good idea to listen to the news, see if anything has happened recently. Maybe, your government finally apologized for your aggressive stance against our glorious leader. You probably shouldn't hold your breath. I have, no intention of holding my breath. Never mind. I think I hear Jong mumbling something about the antennae not being put back inside the radio correctly. Pretty sure she paired it with an unflattering comment about the nature of her sister's tidiness. Yunji, How many times do I have to tell you to push the antennae back into the radio so it doesn't get bent or broken? How do we no, I was the one to last use the radio. The dial is set to the Korean soap opera station. You're the only person who listens to it. You have a soap opera station? Yes, well, the stories are very moving. The latest episode of Pathway to Pyongyang had its big finale last week. I'll pass on a summary. How about we just turn on the radio? Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good choice. You don't want to get Yoonji going on about her soaps. Young starts setting up the radio while Yoonji mutters something about putting arsenic in the next batch of kimchi. Yoonji, I do love your severity. Good thing she probably can't get her hands on any. They have a hard enough time getting food here, let alone exotic poisons. Looks like they've got an old 80s style boombox, complete with double cassette deck. The record button on deck 2 is missing, though. Probably for the best. I don't think they play anything current here anyway. After fiddling with the dial, Jong finally gets a signal. And almost immediately she snaps to attention when hearing the marching music coming through. Yoonji has done the same thing. I guess I'd best stand as well. Fucking bangers, mate. Or some shit. Another less lame word for saying a cool tune. I don't know what's going on. And 3 consecutive march songs later, we finally get to sit down. We have 3 national anthems? Don't, be absurd. Only the first song was our national anthem. The other 2 was songs for original leader and son of original leader. So in essence, you have 3 anthems, and I'd imagine a 4th in the works for Glorious Leader. Yes, I would think Glorious Leader will be getting an anthem as well. I'd consider starting a really comfortable shoe company for all the standing you'll have to do. Though I don't think your government would let me start a business. Ha ha ha. So funny, Mr. Smarty Mouth. At least ours are original. Your country set its anthem to a British drinking tune. Well, at least it's not the German anthem. That one is actually a drinking tune. Well, depending on your circle of friends, I guess. Hush, you two. The news is about to start. This is the Voice of Korea. I'm your host, Big Yu Wong. Yeah, I get it. Is that a real name? That guy definitely had a rough childhood. No, because he's in fucking Korea, dude. They wouldn't even know. In today's top story, Glorious Leader has declared the next 2 days as a national holiday to celebrate its triumph over the American dictator in trade negotiations. In this momentous victory, Glorious Leader is said to have secured a trade deal with the American idiot-in-chief in exchange for vastly superior armaments. While the details are still unclear, it appears he has sent a small payment to the head wingnut for what the Americans claim is their newest weapon, the idiot missile system, ID-10T. Let us all hold a moment of silence in awe at our Glorious Leader's negotiation skills. Maybe I can try and sell the Glorious Leader some chem-light batteries if I ever bump into him. We get 2 days off! We can all do something together! We've already done things together, play Juchi-Upperly. I think she means we can have a group date together. Sorry, I meant to be clicking for the next one, but I've got a real itchy leg. I'm sorry about that. Sister, I thought we were supposed to... We've done that for 3 days. We've done that for 3 days now. We're really at the point in time where we should have a group outing. Yes, this does seem like the appropriate spot and time for that. Let me see if I have this correct. For 3 days, we've gone on single girl dates. Just one of us and Crumpet. And now, because we're about to enter day 4, it's required we have a group outing? Yes, sister. That's how it's done. It just sounds so scripted. Well, sometimes you do have to plan things out. Precisely. So for the next 2 days, it shall be all 3 of us together, sharing the good times and making memories. So where will we go on this trip? Let me think about it for a bit. I nod and we again focus on the ongoing broadcast over the radio. And while our generals couldn't reach an agreement with Russian President Vladimir Putin, like it, on a summit date, the hope is the Russians will meet us soon to discuss the next shipment of voluntary laborers to Siberia. Voluntary laborers to Siberia. Voluntary, the obviously most important word in that sentence. Turning to entertainment news, Glorious Leader has announced he will put on a concert tour next year, where he'll perform his international hit singles. The voluntary attendance is considered mandatory. Yep, good. I'm glad they're explaining the voluntary word. The voluntary attendance is considered mandatory, and fun will be had by all. Dates to be announced soon. Mandatory voluntary attendance? In the corps, we call that being voluntold. Nice. Glorious Leader has a wonderful singing voice. It's an honor to be able to attend his concerts. I hope I do not get wall duty again when the Pyongyang dates are announced. Yes, you were really upset last time. I'll see about switching shifts if that happens. You'd do that for me? Of course, Yoonji. You're my precious younger sister. I want the best the world can offer for you. Thank you, sister. You're like always looking out for me. It is touching to see how much John cares for Yunji, though sometimes I wonder if she goes too far and ignores her own wants or needs. And now, a word from our sponsors. Sponsors? I didn't think your government allowed for something so capitalist. You like won't be hearing ads for sweatshop sneakers or designer medicines, then what sort of commercial will I be hearing? The only thing that deserves to be advertised. I should have known. No, really. I should have known. Good evening, citizens of best Korea. True Korea. Truly, you are graced to live here. This bountiful land of plenty is sent by the divinity of our original leader to his grandson, our glorious leader. He alone has the wisdom to direct our country to its rightful ascension as rulers of the world. But he is not alone in this eternal struggle against the forces of those who occupy all our other lands, especially our birthright land to the south. The Workers' Party, the only party that represents all its citizens anywhere on Earth, assists our glorious leader as he stares down the threats the world poses to us. Together, glorious leader and the Workers' Party will lead our nation to total triumph over the evil forces of the United States and its enabler allies. Remember to support your Workers' Party by saluting our brave military members who will do battle on our behalf. True Korea Parade! Man, I thought commercials in America were long-winded. That was... Are you crying, Yunji? That was like poetry. Beautiful poetry. I'm like so happy to be part of our destiny. Okay, well, John? Sorry. I was just lost in thought, trying to figure out where to go for our outing. Maybe we can get out of the city and go somewhere else. I could use a change of scenery. I considered that option. Oh, no. We're like not going camping again. Never, ever, ever again. Who said anything about camping? You like did. You suggested a change in scenery from a city. Well, yeah, but I never said I had to be camping. Don't mind Yunji. She's hated camping since she was in the Young Pioneer League. All the other kids threw a camping gear in the river after she shot them with a pellet gun. It's not like they didn't deserve it. Yunji stuck out her tongue. Good, Yunji. You could have drawn that in. I don't know why she's got an open mouth. You could have drawn the tongue out of the mouth, maybe. I don't know. It's right. Just don't mind me. You don't have to draw every scene. That's fine. Regardless, we are going camping, Yunji, so you can relax. Thank goodness. We only have one tent anyway, and it's like only designed for 2 people. That would make the trip rather cozy. I would go on that trip. Jesus Christ. I mean, they're only fake anime girls, but whatever. What is wrong with me? Anyway. Not even. You'd be sleeping under the stars. You'd at least give me a sleeping bag, right? We only have like 2. Sorry. We packed some extra blankets from the depot, but regardless, we aren't going camping. Then where are we going? Jung brings over the map she's been studying, points to an area on the eastern part of the Chinese-Korean border. Paektu Mountain. We'll be spending our trip there. A mountain? Not just any mountain. It's the most sacred mountain in all of Korea. Original leader son was born atop the mountain. It also served as an important encampment in our country's struggles against the evil Nipponese. Boring. Enough history. Paektu Mountain has like lots of gorgeous waterfall, as well as some natural hot springs, which is good since it's always cold up there. Glad you mentioned that. We'll be staying at a small little known hot spring cottage near Lake Chon. Sounds like a fun little outing. Perfect for a group date. And our final story tonight. It has come to the Workers' Party attention that there are potentially still Western sympathizers in the ranks. Glorious leader is investigating into this and appropriate action will be taken. Have a lovely holiday. Those 2 things don't really go together. Who like cares? Go rest up. We've got to catch a train and then take a car tomorrow to go to our destination. And we still need to pack. That's true, sister. Let's all go get ready for the trip. Well, I'm already packed, but some extra sleep wouldn't hurt. Yes, you'll like want to be full of energy for this trip. Sleep is essential. Good night, Yunji. Looks like the next 2 days are all set. I'm looking forward to it. Is something really sinister gonna happen? Has this all been leading up to just like something really like horrible happening in fucking Mount Paektu? Ooh, I don't know. I'll wait and see, I suppose. We'll absolutely wait and see. Time to hit the sack and get ready for this 2-day excursion. Mount Paektu. Go to Mount Paektu with Jong and Yunji. Can't go anywhere else. What a shame. Also not Pyongyang. Alright, Mount Paektu. Good to see you, bro. Bro, it's a mountain. Why are you calling a mountain bro? They're coming from all angles and their firepower is overwhelming. Everywhere I look, I see waves of heavily armed infantry coming right for our lines. In my hands is an outdated submachine gun. I'm going to die here. Worse, it's going to be at the hands of my former comrades. Behind me, Yunji is barking orders at all of us. I plead with her that I can't fire on my countrymen, but my pleas fall on deaf ears. How did I end up here? I never asked for this. All I wanted was a vacation with some buddies in Korea. Instead, I've been impressed in the front lines against the United States charging into Pyongyang. We're losing. Badly. Well, we, the North Koreans, I mean. Screw this. I'm dropping my weapon and surrendering. And down I go, as I get the non-business end of a USA Standard Select fire rifle right to the forehead. As I go down, I think the attacker screams for my capture. How nice. I'm not going to die here. I'll just be taken back to America and executed as a deserting traitor. A voice is calling me. A sweet voice. I recognize it. Wake up, Grumpet! Please, we need you. We're going to be taken back to America as prisoners. I'm scared. I struggle to respond. That blow took a lot out of me. I can tell that the person has come closer. I can feel her breath in my face. We'll be okay if you just wake up. Please wake up now. We need you. I think there's real emotion behind these words. Like affection. It gives me strength to wake up. I open my eyes. Shine and rise, Sleepy! Yeah, I assumed that was a dream, but maybe foreshadowing again. Who knows? If only all alarm clocks came with such a sweet voice and pleasant view. Wait, why didn't my phone go off? If you're wondering about your phone, the battery died out and it's recharging. I thought I charged it as I went to bed. I'm afraid the power went out again last night. It must have died overnight. It's charging now. So I thought I'd wake you. Was I wrong to do so? No, not really. I have no reason to complain. That is a relief. Anyway, please get up and get ready for the journey. Also, you appear flushed and have broken out into a sweat. Are you feeling okay? Shit, I can't tell her about that nightmare I just had. It's too strange and too frightening. Yes, I'm okay, just nod night is all. Having a naughty little dream, were you? Why am I not surprised? It appears the other sister has worked her way in and is radiating her with typical warmth and charm. You'd think she would have dropped the tsundere routine by now, but here we are. It was nothing like that. But it was like a dream. Damn it, me and my stupid mouth. Yes, I had a strange dream and I don't feel like talking about it is all. Pervert. Well, what did you dream about last night, Yunji? Don't you know it's like rude to ask a girl what she dreamed about? Well, it is you big dumb head. That might be the weakest insult you've ever tossed at me yet. Don't let her get to you, Crumpet. She told me all about her dream. It involved you, her, the boombox, and a window. You promised not to tell him. Oh, and I didn't even get to the best part yet. Two can like play at this game. How about I go find your diary and bring it to him? That's a lot of fucking eyes. Bring it to H-I-M. I think that wasn't actually how many there were. I think I just overdid it, but whatever. And with reflexes that would make a ninja cape and all, Jong is dragging Yunji out of the room. Don't delay and get yourself ready. Have Yunji buried by the time you're done. Wouldn't that kill the point of a group outing? Killing is the point, yes. Jong. Pretty funny. Pretty good character. Don't mind. Avenge me, Crumpet! Avenge me, Crumpet! I'll keep your memory alive in my dreams, Yunji. I hate you both. Yunji should be okay. Jong won't kill her. Probably. I hustle to take a quick plunge in the Arctic water that they call a shower and gear up for the 2-day excursion. I think I heard them bickering a bit, so that's a good sign that Jong didn't kill Yunji. I head out to meet them. Alright. What are we looking at here? We're about to go out on a little excursion. Oh, God. Yawn, baby. Sorry to fucking be tired or some shit while I'm filming. That's it. Sorry, yeah, you guys are keeping me up. That's for real. Fuck you all. No. I think we're gonna save this for another episode. That was a pretty fun one. Kind of enjoyed that. Things are getting pretty real. We're gonna get killed by the Americans apparently in the next episode. Who knows? But it's been real. Appreciate you guys coming down. Where the fuck have you come from? Coming down to YouTube. Yeah, appreciate you guys coming and watching, and I will see you in the next episode of the Stay Democratic Republic of. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bye.